أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين واللعنة على أعدائهم من الآن إلى يوم الدين أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد والفرقان الحميد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما صدق الله العلي العظيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, hope everyone is well. Sister Sabira Kanji, where have we reached?
We started, you read the beginning of lesson number 17.
17?
Yeah.
There's no lesson number 17.
Lesson 7 in book 2.
Oh, sorry, 7 in this. I've got an old book. Sorry. So 7 in the new book. So we finished the irrational and the rational plurals, and then you read the sentences 1 to 13 of lesson 7.
Right. Okay. And then we haven't done the exercises at all.
No, we haven't done the exercises.
Okay. Right. Okay. Now, can you explain to me what this lesson is all about? Number 7.
Yes. So you went through a few points, like there's mudaf, mudaf ilay. The nominal sentence starts with a noun, that how each sentence, how the mudaf governs how the khabar will come.
Yep.
And that if the sentence has feminine irrational plural, the adjective will be in the singular form.
Yeah, singular feminine form. Excellent. Excellent. Right. So can you read now 1 to 5 yourself?
Okay. Bismillah. Abwabul masjidi maftuhatun. So the doors of the mosque are open.
So what's happening here? Why is it maftuhatun?
So because abwabu is plural, it's doors. It's an irrational plural.
Correct.
So therefore, maftuhatun will be feminine plural.
Feminine singular plural.
It's singular, but it's describing the plurality of the door. So it's feminine plural but singular.
So in other words, we will say that abwab al-masjid is mudaf ilay.
Yeah.
However, the word so when we're talking about abwab al-masjid, so abwab is the possessed, al-masjid is the possessor. So we're talking about the doors itself. So the doors here are for ghairi aqil, non-living.
Yeah.
And when we want the predicate or the adjective to come, it comes in the singular feminine form.
Yeah.
So because abwab is now, is plural, it's non-living, and it's deemed, and the adjective or the khabar will come in the singular feminine form. So that's the reason why abwabul masjidi maftuhatun.
Yeah.
And number 2.
Leman hadhihi al-buyutu al-jadidatu.
Correct.
Hiya li mudiri sharikati. So for whom are these houses, new houses? They are for the company directors.
Correct.
Okay. Number 3.
So where is so what's happening here?
So the question is asking for whom are these new houses. So the houses are the plural, irrational plural. So we answer in the feminine here. They belong to the company directors. So the she, the there, the here is referring to the houses.
And al-jadidatu, is that coming in the plural form or the singular form?
It's in a singular form.
What, masculine or feminine?
feminine.
Why?
Al-buyut. Because it's irrational plural again.
Correct.
And the khabar of the irrational plural should be in the feminine.
It's not here. Al-jadidatu is not coming as the khabar, but it's coming as an adjective.
As an
Sifa
adjective.
mawsuf. Sifa mawsuf.
Okay.
Because the sifa mawsuf, it follows each other in the i'rab as well.
Okay.
So here, al-jadidatu is a sifa for the house. What type of house? New, old. So al-jadidatu means the new houses.
Yeah.
And the next one here, number 3.
Okay. An-nujumu.
An-nujumu.
An-nujumu jamilatun.
Correct.
So the stars are beautiful. And again, the stars, irrational plural, and jamilatun is in the feminine plural, but it's
Correct.
singular.
Yeah, so here now, Sister Sabira, is an-nujumu is the subject,
Yes.
jamilatun is the khabar. And the other reason we know that this is subject and predicate is that the ruling is that all subjects of a nominal sentence, as you know, a nominal sentence is a sentence which is started with a noun. So an-nujumu is required by default, meaning by position, if it wants to become the subject, to be definite. So that's the reason why alif lam is coming with an-nujumu. And jamilatun is where the predicate comes, and the predicate's default position is to have an indefinite noun to be the khabar itself. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so it's jamilatun is indefinite because it hasn't got al in front of it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And number 4?
Okay. هذه الدروس سهلة.
Ad-durusu.
الدروس سهلة. So these lessons are easy. No, they're not.
Well, I'm trying my best to make them easy as possible.
Yeah. For me, they're not. So,
Mashallah, you did well. To be honest with you, you're doing very well. You're doing very well.
so again, lessons is plural, and sahlatun is in the feminine plural.
Correct.
Yeah, do you want to go on?
So here, let me also. So why? So هذه الدروس.
Yeah.
What type of sentence is this? هذا الدروس, or what type of construction of composition is this?
So again, ad-durusu
Yep.
is it's a subject because it's beginning with an al.
Excellent.
And sahlatun is it's describing the lesson.
Yep.
And it's not an al, so it's a predicate.
Correct. Excellent. And also, هذه is coming instead of هؤلاء. Why?
Because haulai is usually referred to humans. And,
excellent.
And so hadihi should be, it's referring to the lesson.
Yep.
So it's feminine. So therefore we refer to the lessons as feminine. So it's hadihi.
Excellent. Excellent.
Okay. Do you want me to do number 5?
Yes, please.
Okay. Fil hindi lughatun kasiratun.
Lughatun.
Lughatun kasiratun. So in India, there are many languages. The languages are many.
So what's happening here?
So, fi is
preposition.
Yeah, a preposition. So therefore, al-Hindi will have kathra. Lughatun again is plural. So the languages, and then kathiratun is describing the language. So that's in the feminine plural as well.
No, feminine singular. Lughat kathiratun singular. Singular feminine.
Singular, yes. But okay. as you said in the previous lesson, feminine, the plurals are all kind of feminine, but correct. In the singular form.
Correct. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Excellent. Okay. So here, kathiratun is an adjective for lughatun itself, and it's coming in the singular feminine. Excellent. Can I request Sister Zabun Nisa to read 6 to 10, please? And explain to me. أين الكتب الجديدة؟ السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
أين الكتب الجديدة? Where are new books? هي في المكتبة. They are in the library.
Correct.
تلك السرر مكسورة.
مكسورة. Sorry, مكسورة, my mistake.
تلك السرر مكسورة. That those beds are broken.
So explain
Those
to me.
beds are broken.
Yeah. So explain to me. تلك السرر. What type of relation tilka and as-sururu have with each other?
Yeah, sururu is the plural of sarirun, and tilka is like pointing towards the bed. Those are broken. So tilka is pointing ishara, ismul ishara al-ba'id.
Correct. So whenever a noun comes after hadha and it's with alif lam, it becomes part of tilka. It becomes part of the composition, and whatever composition or position tilka or hadhi is coming, it will be given to this word as well. So here, tilka is coming in the beginning of the sentence, so it will be classified as the subject.
Subject is like mubtada?
Yes.
Okay.
So tilka sururu is ismul ishara. As-sururu is a thing which you're pointing towards. So this is the mubtada. Maksuratun is the
khabar.
Excellent.
As-sa'atul yabaniyatu rakhisatun. The watch,
the Japanese watch.
The Japanese watch is not expensive. It's
cheap.
Cheap.
Yep. So here, rakhisatun is coming in the singular feminine form for as-sa'atu.
Sa'at. Yeah, sa'atun. Yeah.
And as-sa'atu al-yabaniyatu, it's sifa mawsuf.
Sifa mawsuf. What we say in English? Sifa mawsuf.
Sifa means, so al-yabaniyatu, it's the adjective, and the thing which it's describing is as-sa'atu.
So sa'at will be mubtada.
Correct. As-sa'atu al-yabaniyatu, sifa and the mawsuf together is coming as the mubtada.
And rakhisatun will be khabar.
Correct.
هذه الحمر للفلاح. These donkeys are for the farmers.
These donkeys are for the farmer, correct.
أين كتبكن يا أخوات? Where are your books, O sisters? Here feel firstly. They are in the classroom.
Excellent. Jazakallah. Can I request Sister Fatima Amirali?
Sheikh, I've just joined in. Is it okay if I take a couple of minutes to sort of just cut?
Yeah, that's fine.
Right,
can I, Sister Sana, are you there? Or would you like to just listen this lesson out?
I am here. I'm just listening.
Go ahead. Come on the mic. It'll be easier, and I'll help you. Bismillah.
Ya Allah. Okay. Which
Not
one shall I do?
Bismillah. I'll help you.
Which one shall I do?
Okay, let's start from number 11.
Right. Okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. هذه كتبي وتلك كتب أختي. This is my book, and that is my sister's book.
Correct. So the word tilka. Okay. Now let me explain here. So هذه كتب, these are my books. So here the word kutub is the plural of kitabun. Okay. And when we want to say, even though kutub is plural, we use when we want to say these books, we won't use ha'ulai. Ha'ulai is only used for human beings.
Sorry, there is some disturbance. Ha'ula is just used for human beings.
Yes, for plurals.
Okay.
But hadihi is also used for singular, and for non-living human beings, it's used for their plurals as well. So hadihi kutubi, these are my books. So it's plural.
Okay.
And when we want to point to which something is further away, we use dhalika and tilka. Remember? Dhalika and tilka. Dhalika is for masculine and tilka is for feminine. But when we want to point something further away, the plural of dhalika and tilka is ulaika. The plural is ulaika. Like ulaika humul khairul bariya. Ulaika humul muflihun. Ulaika is the plural. Now, when it comes to non-living things, and you want to point to something which is far away, so hadihi and hada is for something which is close, and something which is slightly further away, we use dhalika or tilka, which is for human beings. But when it's for non-human beings and something is further away, we will not use for the plural ulaika, we use tilka. We use tilka. Tilka for the singular and tilka for the plural as well. So tilka kutubi, those are books of my sister. So let me.
So even if the noun is masculine, you still use tilka.
No, let me show you. Come over here now. Let's go. Let's show you. Let me show you. Over here, it says, let's read it and then let me you read the Arabic and I'll explain to you. Let's start from Asma al-Isharati lil Qarib lil Aqil. Read this.
Okay. Hada talibun. So this is a male student.
Correct.
Okay. Haula'i tulabun. Those are male students.
These are
male students.
Correct.
Hadihi talibatun. This is a female student.
Excellent.
Haula'i talibatun. These are female students.
Excellent. So here, as for hada and hadihi, it's for the human beings. So hada for the masculine, hadihi for the female. And for the plural, for tulab and taliba, we use haulai, this and these. But when it's something which is further away, we use dhalika and tilka. So let's read the examples.
Okay, dhalika talibun, that is a masculine student, male student. Tilka talibatun, that is a female student. And then, so for the masculine, ulaika tullabun, those are male students.
Correct.
And then for the female is ulaika talibatun, those are female students.
Correct. Now, when we go to the actual females now, when we go to non-living thing objects, غير عاقل, the ruling slightly changes. Now, let me show you. Asma al-ishara lil qarib li ghayr al-aqil, non-living. Hada bayt. So the singulars, so all nouns, as you know, are singulars, are feminine and masculine. Yes?
Yeah.
Like hada baytun and hadihi sayyaratun. Yes?
Yeah.
However, even though the singulars are feminine and masculine, when we make the plurals of them, of the masculine objects and the feminine objects, if we had to use if you want to use this itself, we would treat them as feminine singular. So we use hadihi bayutun, hadihi sayyaratun. So even though bayutun is the plural of baytun and the singular was masculine, we use hadihi. Here, sayyaratun is the plural of sayyaratun. Sayyaratun is car, sayyaratun is cars. So we use hadihi in both of these scenarios. Instead of using haulai, if it was human beings, we would say haulai talibatun, haulai tullabun. We don't, but we use instead hadihi in both of these scenarios. So hada baytun, masculine, hadi sayyaratun, feminine. But when we do the plurals, for the masculine and the feminine plural, we use hadihi itself instead of using haulai. Is that clear now?
Okay. Yeah.
And then next one.
Okay. Dhalika baytun, that is a house. So the house is a masculine normally. Okay.
Yep.
And it says tilka buyutun. And then feminine tilka sayyaratun, that is the car. Of car is normally feminine, and tilka sayyaratun, those are cars.
Excellent. Is that clear now?
So for those for non-living things, we will not use ulaika, we will use tilka.
Exactly.
Okay, and for these, we will use hadihi for
Exactly.
non-living and haulai for living.
Yes.
Okay.
That is the whole lesson. That's number
It'll
7.
be a mission to remember this though, because it's very confusing.
Practice
Until
makes
we
perfect.
practice.
Yeah, practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
Even the other, even the other class, practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start. Where are we? So we were number.
So hadihi kutubi will then mean these are my books. Watilka kutubi ukhti, and those are my sister's books.
Correct.
Okay, fine. هذه مكاتب الطلاب. These are the students' libraries.
Desks.
Oh, no, books, desks.
Yeah.
Sorry. Maktab is a library.
No, maktab is desk. Makatib is desks.
Desk. Okay, what's the word for library?
Maktabatun.
Please? Okay, so the tone is missing, which makes it into a library. Okay, so these are the students' desks.
Correct. So
Okay.
instead of hadihi, it's been used with makatib. Makatib is the plural. If it was human beings, we would have used normally haula, but we're not using haula'i.
Yeah.
Number 13.
Okay. So, sorry, can I just practice? And if I change this to, for example, this is whatever, uncle of the students.
Yep.
Okay. Haulai a'mamun tullabi.
A'mamu tullabi. Excellent.
Okay, fine. Right,
So
okay,
haulai will be
sense.
used if we're going to say these are the uncles of the students. So haulai a'mamu tullabi.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Thank you.
Continue.
So the next one is في هذا الشارع فنادق كبيرة. Okay. In the street, في هذا الشارع. So in this street, there are big shops.
So fanadik means hotels.
Okay, fondok, yes.
Yeah.
Hotels, sorry.
So here, the word kabiratun is coming in the singular feminine form as an adjective for fanadiku. So normally, if it was a human being, the adjectives would have been plural. It would have been the same gender, and also it would have the same i'rab. But here, because it's non-living thing, so it comes in the singular feminine form, kabiratun.
Okay, so if it's going to be living, it will change.
Yes.
And it would make it kubur, whatever it was.
Kibarun. Yeah.
Kibarun, yeah.
So for example, in this street are tall men.
Okay. في هذا الشارع في هذا الشارع
رجال
طوال.
رجال طوال or رجال كبار.
Okay.
Is that clear now?
Yes.
Excellent. Is that, yes. Sister Sabira, is that helping you as well now, Sister Sabira? Sister Zebunisa?
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Okay, that's brilliant.
Yes, sir.
Sister Rani, is that helping you?
Yes, it is.
So Sister Sana, you're not a burden to the class, but a blessing for the class.
Jazakallah, thanks to you. Thank you.
Bismillah, continue. Let's do 1 to 4, and then I'll bring Sister Fatima Mirali.
Okay. Aina, so for this, Ajib Anis As'alat Atiya answered the following questions. Aina al-kutubul jadidatu. So where are the new books?
So explain to me al-jadidatu and al-kutubu. What's the relationship with each other?
Okay, so it's sort of explaining that the books are new. Okay, and because kutubu is plural, it's then using jadidatu in the feminine form to show
Correct.
that it's plural.
Correct.
Okay. Is that it, or am I missing something out?
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. Number 2, لمن هذه البيوت الكبيرة كبيرة. So whose is this new? Whose are these big houses?
Mhm.
Okay. So again, the link is the buyut is plural of bait, and that's why the kabira too is turning into a feminine to explain that the bait is in plural form.
Mhm.
Okay. Number 3, أبواب السيارة مفتوحة. The doors of the car are open.
Correct. So here, the abwab itself is the mudaf. As-sayyarat is mudaf ilay. So it's always the mudaf which we need to look of whether the actual predicate or the khabar is going to come in the feminine singular form. So abwab is a plural for non-living. So the adjective or the khabar will have to come in the singular feminine form.
Yeah. So أبواب السيارة مفتوحة are the doors of the car open.
That's right.
Okay. أين أقلام المدرس? Where are the teacher's pens?
Mhm.
Okay. Shall I carry on?
Last one, number 5. Ainal.
Okay. أين الكلاب? Where are the dogs?
Correct.
Okay.
Sister Fatima, can you do the next 6 to 10?
Yep. أين الحمير? Where is the donkey?
Mhm.
أين كتبك يا مريم? Where is your book, O Maryam?
Mhm.
أين دفاتر الطلاب? Where are the students' books?
Notebooks.
Notebooks. أين الفنادق الصغيرة? Where are the small hotels?
Correct.
لمن هذه الأقلام الجديدة? Whose are these new pens?
Excellent. I want you to do 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, so مثال الباب مفتوح. الباب مفتوح. الباب مفتوح. The door is open.
So what's happening here?
So that's the singular, and then the plural is الأبواب مفتوحة. Okay. So هذا قلم جديد. This is the new pen. هذا أقلام. Oh, sorry. Yes, of course. هذه أقلام جديدة.
أقلام جديدة. Correct.
النجم جميل. Then it would be النجم جميلة.
النجوم.
Okay. النجوم جميلة.
Excellent.
Was it 1 to 3? Okay.
Yeah, next one as well, number 3 as well.
ذلك كتاب قديم. So it would be تلك كتب قديمة.
Excellent. Mashallah, you're doing very well. I think you're putting some time in as well now.
Yeah.
You sure? Mashallah, you're doing well. Alhamdulillah. I can see you have much more confidence now.
Inshallah. Thank you.
Excellent. Next person, Sister Zina John Muhammad.
Okay, which number?
4, 5, and 6.
ذلك البيت جميل. بتلك بيوت جميلة.
Correct.
هذا الدرس سهل. هذه الدرس سهلة.
دروس. هذه الدروس.
هذه Okay. هذه الدروس.
Correct.
Okay. هذه الدروس سهلة.
Correct.
هذا الجبل بعيد. It will be هذه الجبال بعيدة.
Excellent. Can I have next on the mic, Sister Sabira Kanji?
Yes. So it's Hazal Maktabu Maksurun. So this desk is broken. Then it'll be
Feminine.
feminine. Hadihi al makatibu maksuratun.
Excellent.
These desks are broken.
Excellent.
Hada masjidun jamilun. So this mosque is beautiful, and it'll be hadihi masajidun jamilatun.
Masajido. The word masajido, it doesn't get a tanween. It only gets one dhamma. Masajido.
Yeah. Masajidu jamilatun.
Excellent.
Okay, and then the next one, hadihi sa'atun rakhisatun. So this watch is cheap. Then it'll be
Hadihi again.
hadi again. Can I also use tilka or not?
You can use tilka if you want to change it. So you point hadi, something which is close by.
Yeah, okay.
So if it's further away, you can use tilka if you wanted to. Yes.
So hazihi sa'atun rakhisatun.
Excellent.
So these watches are cheap.
Excellent. And number 10, and then I'll bring Sister Zabunisa.
Tilka at-ta'iratu kabiratun. So this plane is big. Tilka at-ta'iratu kabiratun. So these planes are big.
Excellent. Sister Zabunisa.
هذا طالب جديد. So this is طالب will come هؤلاء.
Correct.
هؤلاء.
Why هؤلاء?
Because this طالب is masculine عاقل.
Correct.
So هؤلاء طلاب جديدة.
جدد.
جدد. هؤلاء طلاب جدد.
Correct.
ذلك الرجل تاجر كبير. أولئك الرجال تجار كبار.
Excellent.
هذا النهر كبير. هذه أنهار كبيرة.
Excellent. 1 and 2.
Fill in the blanks with suitable predicates.
Yep.
البيت بعيد.
البيت بعيد. Correct. Number 2.
النجوم جميلة.
Number 3.
الباب مفتوح.
Correct.
القلم مكسور.
Correct.
البيوت جميلة.
Excellent. Jazakallah. Sister Rani. 6 to 10. 6 to 11.
You caught me off guard there. What was happening?
So here, what's happening is that the
you have
subject
to
itself is coming in the singular, then the adjective will also come singular or feminine.
Okay, yeah.
And
Okay.
then when it's plural, then the plural for non-human beings, the adjective, the khabar itself will come as a singular feminine form.
Okay. الأبواب مفتوحة.
الأبواب مفتوحة. Correct.
Okay. السيارات كبيرة.
Correct.
المنديل صغير. No.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
الفنادق صغيرة.
Correct.
الطلاب
It's for
So,
human beings now. So the
yeah.
adjective itself, the khabar itself.
Tawilun. Tawilun.
Tiwalun.
Tiwalun.
Yep, correct.
Al-Qumsanu. Al-Qumsanu. Trying to think of the word dirty. I've forgotten.
Wasikhatun.
Wasikhatun.
Correct. Excellent. Got all of them correct. Okay. So after this exercise, it's going to be what exercise? Okay, sister. Zabunisa Kanji. So sister Zabunisa, and after sister Zabunisa, sister Sabira.
Yes.
Can you do the 4 words underneath, the plurals for them?
Is it Sabira or me?
So it was Zabunisa yourself.
Write the plural of the following nouns.
Yep.
Babun, abu abu. Baitun, buyutun. Najmun, nujumun. Qalamun, aqlamun. Himarun, humurun. Sarirun, sururun. Nahrun, anharun. Sayyaratun, sayyaratun.
Jazakallah,
Kalbun,
sister.
kilabun.
This is Sabira Kanji. Can you do the remaining, please?
Yes. So kalbun, kilabun, da'iratun, da'iratun, darsun, durusun,
Durusun.
durusun, bahrun, biharun, kitabun, kutubun, kamisun, kumsanun, darajatun,
Darajatun.
darajatun, darajatun, haklun, be hikalun.
Ukur.
Hukulun. Hukulun.
Ukulun.
Fakulun, yep.
Jabalun.
And yeah, so Jabalun will be Jibalun.
Excellent. And the new words?
The new words are vocabulary, Ash-Sharikatu, firm or company, Mudiru, Ash-Sharikati, director of the company, Yabaniyatu is Japanese, or rather Yabaniyatun, Japanese. Rakhisun is cheap. Al-Qamisu, shirt, and the plural is Qumsanun.
Excellent. Qumsanun. Points to remember this continuation of lesson 6. It contains no new constructions. Note that the plural of himar is humur or hamir. Vocab?
Okay. So I think what I did was not read the new words, but instead read the vocabulary. So should I just repeat it again, the vocabulary?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so again, Ash-Sharikatu is firm or company. Mudiru Ash-Sharikati, director of the company. Japanese, Yabaniyatun. Rakhisun is cheap. Al-Qamisu is shirt, and the plural is Qumsanun.
Excellent. Is that clear for you?
Yes, yes, it
Is
is.
the lesson clear as well for you as well?
Yes, thank you.
Brilliant. Right. I want, so this lesson number 8, before I start lesson number 8, I would like Mr. Fatima Mirali
Yep.
to read the points to remember. So this lesson itself, lesson number 8, is going to teach you 2 things. One, how to make dual of nouns itself. So adding alif noon, it allows you to make dual. So baytun means 1 house. To make 2 houses, you add alif noon, becomes baytani. Yadun means hand, yadani means 2 hands. And the other thing is going to teach you is that the word kam in Arabic language is used for counting object itself or counting anything. So whenever the noun which comes after kam is always in the accusative case, meaning that it has a fatha tanween itself. So he's just going to introduce this in this lesson itself. So go ahead and also is going to mention to yourself that the dual of hadha and hadhihi, so the dual of hadha is hadani, and the dual of hadhihi is hatani. These are the main three things which we are going to learn in lesson number 8. Bismillah.
Okay. In this lesson, we learn the following. Number 1, unlike English, Arabic has 3 numbers: singular, plural, and dual. Dual refers to 2, and more than 2 is plural. The dual form ends in ani. For example, baytun becomes baytani. Yadun becomes yadani. The dual of hada is hadani, and of hadhihi is hatani. For example, hadani kitabani and hatani sayyaratani. The dual of huwa and hiya is huma. For example, who are these boys? Man hadhanil waladani. They are 2 new students. Huma talibani jadidani. Where are the 2 sisters? Aina al-ukhtani. They are in the room. Huma fil ghurfati. Note that the adjective qualifying a dual noun is also dual. Number 2, come is how many. Note that the following come is singular and in the accusative case. For example, how many books is kam kitaban. And how many cars? Kam sayyaratan. Note that a noun with tanween in the accusative case takes an alif, which is not pronounced. For example, kitabun becomes kitabin, kitaban. But a noun ending in the round ta does not take this alif. For example, sayyaratun, sayyaratin, sayyaratan.
Excellent. So only whenever time marbuta comes after kam, it will only get 2 fathat tanweens. It will not get an alif like kitaban. So sayyaratan, 2 fathat tanweens. That's sufficient.
Okay.
As it shows you over here. So the vocab, please.
Oh yeah. So wheel is al-jalatu.
Al-ajalatu.
Oh, al-ajalatu. Festival is al-eidu. Year is as-sana, as-sanatu.
Correct.
Window is nafidatu.
Mm-hmm.
Writing board is as-suburatu.
Correct.
And riyal is ar-riyalu. And city is al-hayyu.
Correct.
And ar-rak'atu is the rak'ah part of salat. And raka'atun is the plural.
Excellent.
No, yeah.
Right. Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get Sister Sabira and Sister Zabunisa to read the lesson. So Sister Sabira, can you become the Mudarris, and Sister Zabunisa become Muhammad?
Kam akhan laka ya Muhammad.
So it means how many brothers do you have, O Muhammad?
Yeah.
So what you'll see here, the word kam is coming. Now akhan is coming in the singular form, and it has a fatha tanween here. So kam akhan laka ya Muhammadu.
Yeah.
This is Abunisa.
Li akhun wahidun. I have 1 brother.
I have 1 brother. So here, akhun wahidun, it comes as sifa mawsuf of each other itself. Mudarris.
And
Wakam akhtan laki. Laka, sorry.
Li ukhtani. I have 2 brothers.
2 sisters.
2 sisters.
Kam ajalatan lil darajati ya Hamid.
Wheels. So, Sabira, can you translate?
How many wheels does your bicycle have, Ya Hamid?
Laha ajalatani. It has 2 wheels.
Kam idan fi as-sanati
في السنة.
ya Zakaria. How many Eids in a year, O Zakaria?
في السنة عيدان هما عيد الفطر وعيد الأضحى. In the year there are 2 Eids, Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha.
Ya Ibrahim, abuka tajirun kabirun kam mat
سيارة.
kam siyaratan indahu.
I'll translate this one here. O Ibrahim,
Yeah.
Abuka, it's mudaf, mudaf ilay. So the word abun is from those words which is the i'rab is substituted by a letter with a dhamma. So the waw is there to represent that it's mudaf. And ka is mudaf ilay. So your father is a big merchant. Kam sayyaratan indahu. How many cars does he have?
Indahu sayyaratani kabiratani wa sayyaratani saghiratani. He has 2 big cars and 2 small cars.
Correct.
Kam nafizatan fi ghurfatuka ya Ismail.
في غرفتك.
Fi ghurfatika ya Ismail. So how many windows in your room, O Ismail?
Fiha nafizatani. It has 2 windows.
Liman hadanil ad-daftarani. Whose are those 2 notebooks?
For whom are they?
For
Yeah.
whom?
Huma li. They are mine.
Liman hatanil mistartani.
Mistaratani.
Mistaratani.
For whom are these 2?
Are those 2 rulers?
Excellent.
Huma li. Those are mine.
Excellent. All right, Sister Rani and Sister Zinat.
Yes. Sure.
Become the Mudarris, and Sister Zinat will become the Muhammad.
Okay.
Okay.
كم أخا لك يا محمد? How many brothers do you have, O Muhammad?
Li akun wahidun. I have 1 brother.
وكم أختا لك? And how many sisters do you have?
Li ukhtani. I have 2 sisters.
كم أجلة للدراجة يا حامد? How many wheels does the bike have, O Hamid?
Laha ajalatani. It has 2 wheels.
كم عيدا في السنة يا زكريا? How many festivals in a year, O Zakaria?
في سنة عيدان هما عيد الفطر وعيد الأضحى. There are 2 Eids, Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha.
يا إبراهيم أبوك تاجر كبير كم سيارة عنده? O Ibrahim, your father is a big merchant. How many cars does he have?
عنده سيارتان كبيرتان وسيارتان صغيرتان. He has 2 big cars and 2 small cars.
كم نافذة في غرفتك يا إسماعيل? How many windows in your room, O Ismail?
فيها نافذتان. In it are 2 windows.
لمن هذان الدفتران? For whom are those 2 notebooks?
هما لي. They are for me.
لمن هاتان المسترتان? For whose are those 2 rulers?
هما لي. They are for me.
Excellent. Perfect. Right, Sister Sabira, I want you to read Ikra. So I want you to answer the following questions using the dual. So kam kalaman indaka, you say indi kalamani. Kam kitaban indaka, indi kitabani. So this is what you need to do as X homework. Before we end, I want Sister Sabira to read 1, Sister Zainat read number 2, Sister Rani to read 3, Sister Zabunisa read number 4, and Sister Sabira read the last 5 and 6. Bismillah.
Khalidun lahu abnani wa bintani. Khalid, he has 2 brothers and 2 sisters.
Correct. Next person.
2.
Yep.
Khalidun lahu ibnani, 2 brothers, 2 sons,
Sisters.
and
No, 2 sons and 2 sisters.
2 daughters.
Yeah, my mistake. Ibnan means sons and 2 daughters. Correct.
Oh, sorry, I said 2 brothers and sisters.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Go ahead. Who's next? Sister Zabunisa, I think, or Sister
Zinat.
Yeah.
Oh, Zinat. Fatim and Rani.
Oh, sorry. Okay, number 2. في هذا البيت غرفتان كبيرتان. In this house there are 2 large rooms.
Correct.
Big rooms.
Yep. So غرفتان كبيرتان is sifa mawsuf, and they follow each other in the dual form as well, and it's also feminine.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. فاطمة لها طفلان صغيران. Fatima, for her, طفلان are 2 طفلان صغيران,
small children.
small children. Fatima,
or babies.
Fatima has 2 young babies.
Yeah.
With children.
Number 4.
Li ainani wa udhunani wa yadani wa rijlani. I have 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 hands, and 2 legs.
Sister Humazadi, can you do 5 and 6? Sister Humazadi.
في هذا الحي مدرستان. In this district there are 2 schools.
Correct.
Salatul Fajri Rakatani. The Fajr rakats are 2.
Correct.
Fajr Salah.
Fajr Salah. Yeah.
Yeah, Fajr Salat rakat are 2 or has 2 rakats.
Number 7.
Lil Bati Maftahani.
Miftahani.
Lil Bati Maftahani.
Mif.
Oh, Mif. Okay. Lil Bati Miftahani. For whom are those?
No, Lil Bait means for the house are 2 keys.
Yeah, for the house there are 2 keys. Liman Hatani Al-Bakratani. For whom are those 2 cows? Huma Lil Falahi. Both are for the farmer.
Correct.
Ahazani Tabibani Min Ankaltara. These 2 doctors are from England.
Correct.
Are these
Are these 2 doctors from England?
Correct.
La Homa min Francia. No, they are both from France.
Excellent. Number 10.
Fi qaryati masjidani saghirani. The 2 in my village are 2 small mosques.
Excellent. Sister Sabira Kanji, can you do 1, 2, 3, and 4?
Okay.
In the blanks with the suitable words, vocalizing them with the correct endings.
Okay, so the first one is the misal is hada kitabun, hadani kitabani.
No. Next one. Come. So the word.
Oh, sorry. Exercise number 3 rather than 4.
Yeah.
Okay. So fill in the blanks with suitable words and vocalize them with a correct ending. So, kam ukhtan laka.
No. They can't see. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, that's right. Go
on. So I'm reading the examples and then I'm filling the blanks.
Yep.
Okay. Kam qalaman indaka, kam sayyaratan fil jamiati. So now I have to fill in the blanks with duals or just.
So you could put singulars there.
I can put singular. Okay.
Yeah.
Kam sayyarati indaka.
Sayyarati, no.
As-sayyaratu.
No, it's in an accusative case. It should be getting a fatah tanween. Kam
sayyaratan indaka.
Indaka, correct. What does that mean?
How many cars
do you have
you got?
Correct. Number 2.
Number 2, okay. Kam daftaran laka.
Nope. The word laka is used for relationships. How many brothers or sisters do you have?
So kam akhtan indaka. Ukhtan laka.
Correct.
So how many brothers have you got? Sisters have you got?
Yep, sisters.
Kam fanadiku fi hada ashari.
So it has to be the singular.
It has to be singular.
Yeah.
Okay. Kam. So let me think of something singular.
No, you change the fanadik to singular.
Okay. Kam funduk.
Kam fundukan.
Kam fundukan fi hada shari.
Correct.
How many hotels have you in this street?
Correct.
Okay. Do you want me to continue?
The number 4, and then I get Sister Zabunisal to do the next.
Okay. So Karyatika is
your village.
Okay. Kam fallahi fi Karyatika.
Not fallahi, kam fallahan.
Kam fallahan. So how many farmers in this village?
In your village.
In your village. Okay.
Excellent. Sister Zabunisal, can you do 5, 6, 7, and 8 and end the lesson then?
Kam taliban fi faslikum. How many students are there in your classroom?
Correct.
Kam shahran fi sanati. How many months are there in the year? Kam ajalatan rajati.
Correct.
How many wheels are there in the bicycle? Kam sariran fi ghurfatika. How many beds are there in your room?
Excellent. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Alhamdulillah, that was a really good lesson. I will need everyone to do the homeworks for this lesson number 8. And inshallah, we will squeeze in one more lesson. And maybe I'm just contemplating, can I do it or can I not do it? Okay, I was thinking maybe because you've got 3 lessons left, 4 lessons left, I want to squeeze in and finish this book off for yourselves as well before Shahr Ramadan. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to manage because I've got quite a few things I need to finish before Shahr Ramadan.
So we'll be there class next Tuesday, inshallah?
Inshallah.
So just to clarify on the homework, is it exercise number 1?
All of them.
All of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Up to 6, yeah.
Okay.
So the exercise is quite straightforward, not that difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So it's just writing the duals itself. So please do them. and inshallah I will assess it and review it inshallah. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
آل محمد.
اللهم كن لوليك الحجة بن الحسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا أين حتى تسكنه رفقته أو تمتعه فيها طويلة، واجعلنا من أنصاره وشيعتك وجندك برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم صل على محمد.